First, be silent when the other person does not value what you say. There are situations where you should not raise your voice when talking to people around you. That is when the person listening to you does not value your words and thinks they are neglectful. Recognizing and accepting the situation is never easy. Most people value themselves and think what they say is important. However, even if you may be helpful to the other person and give valuable life advice, there is no need to raise your voice if they do not value those words. There are countless other people who will value your words. Always remember that silence is the best answer to the other person who does not value your words. It is beneficial to remain silent in most situations. Silence is also a type of language. Humans learn to speak from birth, but learning not to speak is difficult. When you look back on your past life, you may have regretted running your mouth incorrectly or adding words, but you will hardly regret being silent. Listening often brings wisdom, but speaking often brings regret. If you don't know how to be silent, it's like you don't know basic words like yes, no, like, dislike, etc. Second, be silent when you don't have enough evidence. Of course, we are free to speculate and talk about it, whether it is true or false. It is by no means wrong, but there are times when it comes back to you as a huge loss. For example, that is when we talk about the other person's health problems or information that could be detrimental to the other person. These words can make even the healthy other person worry about their health and can cause great psychological and financial damage to them. Also, it is beneficial to remain silent, as rumors that are shared without thinking can control the other person's life. Unverified rumors are just gossip and are of no help to you or the other person. Therefore, you should never speak out before you know exactly what the situation is. You should not speak at any time, but as if you were dealing with precious money or treasure. Third, even if what you say is true, be silent when they will be hurtful to the other person. Of course, telling the truth is very important. Sure, there are situations when others need to hear the truth, harsh as it may be, but these situations are rarer than we think. Consider whether the words you want to speak are going to be useful or if you are acting to hurt the other person. If the other person is your friend, be more silent and think twice. We have been taught that it is better to tell the truth than to lie. However, there are some truths that should not be told. In these situations, there are times when it is better to lie. You should know that the truth, like lies, can bother people. If you mishandle a sharp razor blade, you may cut your face or injure your hands. So the truth must be handled with care, like a razor sharp. Fourth, be silent when your judgment is clouded. This may be due to a number of factors, but it may be because you are tired, influenced by people around you, or are currently filled with anger or anxiety. In these situations, it's better to wait a little before you speak your mind. If you don't do that, you will definitely end up regretting it later. You must be careful that a word you say without proper judgment can hurt many people. We must know how to control our emotions. There are times when it is difficult for everyone to suppress their emotional outbursts. In such a situation, a word you say carelessly to the other person will be hurtful to you. Never say something you haven't heard directly. A wise person tells others what he has seen with his own eyes, but a foolish person tells what he has heard with his own ears. It is by no means excessive to emphasize that great people should beware of talking too much from ancient times. Silence is the most powerful weapon that protects you in this harsh world. It will be the strength that protects us. Fifth, be silent if you know the other person's secret. It is a natural human instinct to want to tell someone when we hear someone's secret. But in this situation, you must remain silent. It is rarely beneficial for someone to tell someone else's secrets. There are many people around us who have suffered great losses in their lives by saying things they should not say. Words and voices are said to be the second face of humans. Be especially careful about speaking ill of the other your friends to your friends. You must keep your friends' secrets.